Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to continue with our SQLAlchemy tutorials. In the previous tutorial we created this new database and a table called albums. In this tutorial we're going to look at adding records to this database. So now we've created the database and we've added the albums table to the database. Let's add some albums to that table. We will first need to add another import, so I'm just going to say from SQLAlchemy.orm import session maker. Then we're going to create a new session. I'm going to call mine session equals session maker, and inside we're going to say bind equals engine to bind our engine to the session. And then we're just going to create an instance of that like this. And the session is just what's going to allow us to add stuff to the table. Now to add a record to the table, we first need to create a new instance or a new object of the album we want to create. So I'm going to call mine album1, and that's going to be a new album, and inside we're going to say title. I'm going to call mine Thriller, and I'm going to say artist equals Michael Jackson. Then I'm going to say session.add, and I'm going to say album1, and then session.commit. Then I'm just going to save and run this. And now if I open the database with DB browser for SQLite, you can see here is Thriller by Michael Jackson in the records. So that's how you add one album. But what if you want to add multiple albums at once? So I'm going to say album2 equals album. And this one is going to be titled Back in Black. And the artist is going to be AC/DC. Then I'm just going to copy this and say album 3 and album 4. This one I'm going to call 21. Artist will be Adele. And then just to show something else, I'm going to create another album by Adele called 25. So now to add multiple albums, we need to say session.add_all, and inside we're going to pass a list of album 2, album 3 and album 4. Once again we need to say session.commit to commit these changes, and if we save and run and open our database, you can see that we've also added these other albums. Now just ignore these, they've been added again because I've run the code a few times. I'm just going to delete them by doing that. But now we know how to add records to our table or add records to our database. In the next tutorial we're going to look at querying data and interacting with it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.